What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? It's the boy Jax Wild and the homeboy PG the Hustler.
What's
You're
happening?
tuned in for another episode of the Redeployment Podcast. So give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for pulling up. Thanks for having us. We just want to occupy a little bit of your time to talk about whatever. What's good with your PG?
Man, I'm chilling, man. What's going on, man?
Man, just maintaining and keeping it going, man. How's your week, man?
Nah, it's same thing. Same thing. A little different. Wifey got a different start, a new position, so
Okay,
the little shot, little ripple in the tide. You know what I'm saying? A little
okay,
bit.
okay,
But
okay.
yeah,
But ain't nothing y'all can't take care of. You know what I'm saying?
oh no, it's just the timing stuff different. She working an overnight job now instead of
Oh, okay.
instead of doing what's the name? She went to like healthcare provider. So she got like
Yeah,
some non-verbal people, like some. I like that kind of stuff. Like she do that kind of work every now and then. You know what I'm saying? She
yeah.
done it before, but I like that. But she's
Is it like the patient sitting, like you watching the patient
yeah,
like
yeah,
overnight or something like that?
yeah, yep, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And
Yeah.
they grown. They just got special needs. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, okay. Yeah. So my cuz in Detroit, she owned like a couple of those houses where she
mhm,
put the people up, man. So hey,
right.
man, shouts out to that, man. I
Yeah,
tell
that's
you
what I'm gonna
what,
do with
like,
this one. That's actually what I'm gonna do with this one when I get my other one. When I get another one.
bro,
Turn this one into one now.
that's some hey, shouts out to y'all who could do that, bro. Like that's real life work. That's real. That's what we really
it
supposed to
take
be doing.
it
Like,
take a special dedication. You got to really care about people because it got some stuff. It's people that got let go. You know what I mean, from where she was at. They
yeah,
reshaping it because of stuff they was doing. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I ain't even gonna put nothing over the air like that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
there's
yeah,
just
yeah.
crazy
Do that.
stuff. People was
Hey, we all grown. We know
not nothing like that. But just I just
we
don't.
all know what could the
Yeah, what
possibilities
goes
could
on?
be.
Right, right.
We
I'm
know
talking
the
about if you
possibilities
just
could be.
just just think hood is possible. Just think, and what you think is probably have happened.
Amen. Amen,
Anything you
dog.
can think of. So
Amen,
and I
bro.
like that she's stepping up in that because she got a care. She caring and got that kind of personality that can deal with that, and she's not gonna let nothing happen to them people. Just like I would.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like that
Facts.
too. So
Yeah. And you know what? For me, I like going into like when my granddad was living, I would pull up to his assisted living and
mhm.
I'm in there chopping it up with everybody, bro. Like that joint is fun to me. Like to be able to talk to folks, man.
The
Some of them,
elders.
yeah, the elders, man. Some of them come tell you the same story like 7 times, but
But that's all
hey,
good.
you just keep it rolling,
Yeah,
and
you
you
let
act like
that,
that's the first time you ever heard it too.
that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. Because
yeah.
that's
So
them.
man,
That's them, and that means that they relax with you. That means that
yeah,
they confide in you, and they feel comfortable with you to do that, and that makes them
yeah, man.
comfortable.
You
So
know what? I'm gonna have to do that, man.
you got to think that it's not about you hearing the
Right.
story. Ah, this ain't talking this old shit again. You know what I'm
The same story.
saying?
Come on,
You
Mr.
know what I
Charles.
mean? Come on,
You
Mr. Jay, you
told me you
told me
had
that.
the red
Just
Ferrari.
think about it one time. Like, you know what? He really care. He knows that I care that enough for him to care about me to tell me this. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And then sometimes they could just have Alzheimer's and not remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But so like you know how the kids, they need to go outside, they need to run around.
Yeah,
The older folks, man, they need to get them stories off their chest, man.
most
So you know
definitely.
what?
Most definitely.
That's what I'm gonna try to do, man. I'm gonna try to find me a little well not a little, but try to find me a assisted living spot I can go like volunteer some time to, man.
Yeah,
Talk
just
to the
talk to
elders.
him and hang out.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up. They be having the chess out there. They be having the
Backgammon. They love some
backgammon.
backgammon. They
You know what I'm
love some
saying?
backgammon, boy. Yeah.
Bro, oh, they pull up for the bingo.
Oh,
Man,
bingo, yeah. Off top. Number
bro,
one. Number one.
they gonna
Whole
pull up
whole
for
rec room
the
full.
bingo.
Whole rec room full.
Man, Big gonna be straight. But yeah, so my
Yeah,
week
what you
was
got going
straight,
on?
man.
Yeah.
I ain't do much. I'm getting ready to roll out tomorrow, going to Seattle with the Soldiers to Sidelines. We're gonna end up going to the Seattle Seahawks practice on Saturday, and then
Okay.
to the game on Sunday. We're gonna be out there with the flag in the middle of the joint. I ain't done that joint, so I've been working on my. I don't know what the weight is like.
Uh-oh.
Hey, if you see somebody slide up under there, it might be your boy. I don't know what the weight
And what
is like.
game is it you going
It's
to? Who they
it's the
playing?
Seahawks versus the New Orleans Saints.
Okay, so you gonna be holding the flag during the flag.
Yeah, we're gonna be out there midfield. If you
All
hear
right.
if you hear a flash come across, hey, tune in. Somebody just went under the flag.
Slid underneath the flag. I'm definitely gonna watch for that now. Don't do that. That's great advertising. Don't do it on purpose now. Slide under there and talking about Redeployment Podcast every Wednesday night at the clock. Eastern time.
Try to get the promo out. Hey, slid up under there. But you can see me more. You can see more of me and the homeboy PG if you tune in. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited. It's another coaching opportunity or like a coaching training. Okay. And you know, I'm just filling up my toolbox until I get my shot, man.
Now it's football.
Yeah.
Have you coached football before?
I haven't coached football on a position base, but I was the coach that had all the extra mouthpieces. I had extra screws for the helmets. I'm pulling. All right. Hey, go see what go to Coach Jackson, get your helmet together, son.
I'm weak.
Get your hip pad in. Snap that in. Hey, Jax, get this man together so he can get back in the game. Bro, I used to have I was just everything else. I'm just logistics out there. Like, I don't know. They say, hey, when we say something, hold this card up. It's a blue card. They know what to do. I'm like, all right, yeah. Blue card. Get the yellow one out. Okay, yellow card out. All right. Y'all know what to do. I don't know what y'all doing. So I was that guy on coaching.
Right.
But I learned a lot through these seminars and stuff. That I feel like I could do it. But I tell people like this: if I was to coach football, I want the offense or defensive line. That's what I want.
That's it?
That's what I want. Because that's where the trenches is. It's about these.
No doubt.
Like Pop said, it's like, put that gun down. Put your dukes up. I'm down in the trenches with the boys, man. That's what I want to be.
Right.
Showing them footwork, showing them, you know what I'm saying, how to get off the shed the block, like how to replace the feet, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking all this stuff. I'll be reading up on it. And that's why I play when I be playing Madden. I'm on the line, bro. I'm on the D line trying to get in there.
Did you play in high school and stuff? Like in school and stuff?
Nah, man. I was a little kid, bro. I was a small cat. And you know, back in the day, you know, my parents.
That ain't no excuse.
Worked.
I'm littler than you. I played.
Nah, my parents worked a lot, right? And then they wasn't about to give up their Saturday of rest to take me out to no game.
No, man.
So they was like, nah, it's over with for that. Because every time I'd be like, Dad, can I go? Can I play this or can I play that? He'd be like, you got a ride? You got a ride, son? Because I ain't going nowhere. This is my day off. I've been working 12, 20 hours a week. I got the rest. So I didn't end up playing I played a little rec basketball here and there.
Okay. So you didn't do no school sports though?
Nah, man. I wish.
Because school sports, you at least got to, you get a bus gonna take you to school. As long as you get to the school, you good.
You gotta, but that's that's if you make it to But the tryouts and stuff, mom and them got to drop you off. They ain't gonna take you home for tryouts.
Your school was far, huh?
Yeah, my school was far.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. That's how that turned out. I don't know nothing about my school. Was right up the street. I walked to school every year of my life.
Yeah,
I caught a bus maybe once or twice when my mom when I went to like a Catholic school. I was getting kicked out of schools when I was little, so I had to go to different schools. And I went to certain ones, and I had to go like far. But I rode the bus, like a regular bus to it, like the school.
Oh,
bus,
you rode the city bus?
No, the yellow.
Oh, the
bus.
school bus. Okay.
Like it came to one spot. I just had to get to the spot. Then it picked us up from the spot, took us to the school. But that was only when I had to go far. The rest of the time, I walked. My school was this. My elementary was to the right, like half a mile. My middle school was a mile behind my house, and my high school was half a mile left.
Oh,
so I had it all in proximity,
right there.
Yeah, we in the city. We in the city, so I got it all in proximity. I just walked up the street. Wasn't no way nobody gonna tell me I wasn't finna play. I'm gonna grab my helmet and my shoulder pads. I'm out the door.
I'm
what you talking about?
Okay.
That's why it's funny hearing different different instances. That's why I say your school must have been far, because I'm walking. I want to play. I'm walking. You're not gonna. I can't do that. I didn't want
the other thing too, like growing up, I never played like the pee-wee football.
I was just gonna say, even pee-wee. Like what? Yeah.
All of that was far, bro. All of that to play rec, to play pee-wee, all of that joint was at least a 20-minute ride.
That's crazy. Like shit we take for granted, bro. Like shit we take for granted. Like I never envisioned nobody going so far to their school. Even as a jit, like even as a youngster, like I never envisioned somebody going so far, because mine was literally right down the street, like, and that's where we played pee-wee on that field. That's where the pee-wee game was, on that field. And then of course, middle
that's
school,
why.
high school.
So we talk about that, and that kind of shape for my kids, because if they wanted to play, we was making it happen.
Right.
My daughter, she wanted to play volleyball.
I noticed that too.
We out there.
Yeah,
my
you
son wanted to run track. We was out there. He wanted to play soccer. We out there.
And you coached your son too, right?
Huh?
You coached your son too in basketball too, right?
Yeah, in basketball,
Yep. Same I did.
So I was like, I said, and we talked about this a couple podcasts ago, but our parents worked hard, so I don't have to work as hard to get the same result. So I'm able to give more to my children because of what they provided for me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm kind of carrying it on. So I want them to do the same thing. When they kids get ready to play, you better not tell them they can't play. You better get up. What my boy say, you better get up off your shoulders.
Or call me.
Or call me. Call
Granddad. I'm tired. I ain't got nothing to do.
Granddad on the way, bro.
I'm gonna slide him. Him over there. What
Granddad on the way.
Yeah, call me. I'll take you. Shoot.
Yeah.
But
so
man, what's going on though? What we got for today, man?
We want to jump into our sponsor first.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and hit us up.
I'm gonna get you a new what's the name, man? I'm gonna get you a new thing for that, bro. I'm gonna get you.
I got the little video. I keep forgetting to put the video up.
Yeah.
Where the
W Energy, man. Y'all go to w.gg. You know what I'm saying? Type in PG the Hustler. Get 10% off your full order. W Energy is not just your normal energy. It's natural, no jitters, and it's focus derived. So it's more than just energy. It's energy and focus. And there's different flavors, different styles, like anything to suit your taste buds.
Yes, sir.
Go check that out. PG the Hustler, 10% off, man.
Yes, sir. We also got the shop. It's live. It's on Black Money Media live.com. Hit the collections, hit the Redeployment Podcast, and then after you hit the Redeployment Podcast, go to the other collections too. He got some dope products on this site, so don't just stop here. We want you to shop with us, obviously, but we also want you to share with the whole culture, man. Black Money Media is where it's at.
The whole company, man. If y'all understand the drive and the vision, but I think we're gonna have a focused day about that, because a lot of people just hear Black Money Media and they don't understand what the focus and the drive is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give them the whole. You gave us a touch on one of the episodes, but we need to let you drive all the way in, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And we got some big things coming up. You already know we've been at this for a while, as a company. Of course, we know this show is new. You know what I'm saying? It's doing real good. We love it. And this one, like I told you before, Jack, like I feel good about this one, and I always feel good, you know what I'm saying, about the purpose and the drive. And this is the step that, you know what I'm saying, we want to really go as a company and provide, you know, just provide information, you know what I mean, to people, and provide resources and drop the jewels that we do, and just inform our culture, inform our people, with more than bad news, you know what I'm saying? And the normal cultural.
It's gonna be plenty of bad news out there.
Yeah, go find that somewhere else. We want to talk about
we don't want to add to that. I don't want nothing to do with that, bro.
But we gonna talk about that. Matter of fact, at the end of the show, I'm gonna give y'all something that's gonna be coming up. I got a plug for y'all, and then hopefully you guys follow from the Redeployment Podcast. Follow over there. It's all on the same channel. Y'all follow over there and check us out. We got a big show coming up, but I'll tell y'all that at the end. Right now, we need to get to the guests.
Got a guest, another guest. Last week we didn't have a guest, but this week we back with the guest.
Yes,
we've always promised very, very well to do guests, and this guy is none other but well to do. He was a mentor to me while I was in, you know what I'm saying? He joined a little bit prior to me, you know what I'm saying? Set the stage, man. I watched this guy when I moved to Florida. I met him when we was riding bikes. So, you know what I'm saying? I was on that bike, you know what I'm saying? I had the little, 600 boy out, you know what I'm saying?
We always start with that in the military, don't we?
Huh?
They always sell us them 600s in the military, don't they?
Bro, they did. They sold me a little bit more, but when I thought I was bad enough to jump on a little bit more, man, it didn't do very well. I had to go back to the 600.
You figured out it was a lot, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, it was a lot. So I want to introduce to some and reintroduce to others my friend Carvelle Jones. I call him Chief because he did get to the very tippy top of the food chain in the Air Force. So, man, shouts out to you. I want to give you a round of applause, give you your flowers, man. How are you doing, my good sir?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain about a whole lot. Life's good, family's good, and as long as they good, moving on to the next thing.
That's it.
Yeah. So let's talk about like where we met. When did you come to the Herbertfield Eglin area? Was you on Herbert or you was on Eglin?
Herbertfield, man. I got there I think Feb of 2002.
Okay.
I did a little stint in Korea for a year, enjoyed that. Then 9/11 happened, of course, in 2002, man. I got there and it was on and popping. They were like, hey, you better have your bags ready because it's coming quick.
Man.
So, learning airplanes and all that stuff.
We got it. We're definitely going to talk about that. But before we do this with every guest, we want to drop you out of that plane. This is called the first drop. This right here is the moment in time, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks prior to you joining the military. Just give us a synopsis. Why you joined? What was going on in your life? Like, why did you pick the Air Force? Any crazy recruiter stories? We want to know all of this stuff. Was you running from the police? Was you in the high-speed chase? And the recruiter was like, come in here, we got you. Like, we want to know the whole gig, bro.
Yeah, man. So decent student in school, man, and the area I grew up in, like most kids in the late 90s, a lot of drugs going on in the community, things like that. Just my overall goal was to try to get away from some of that, right? I saw some of my folks go to jail, for things like that, man. And I just wanted to chart another path for myself. And so one of my good friends who I used to play ball with, just in the neighborhood, he went to the Air Force like 2 years prior. And, he went in, he was enjoying it. He came home one time, spoke to him. He said he really liked the Air Force. And I was like, well, man, I got like a passion for electronics. So I kind of like to fix things. And so I'm like, well, let me go see what's going on here. So took the ASVAB, got qualified and joined. But what really drove me in, man, was the opportunity to go do something, different than anybody in my neighborhood, right? Wanting to not fall into a crazy cycle, not wanting to, disappoint my mom, my dad. They both, hardworking people trying to keep me on the right path. There was a whole lot of opportunities, like, getting shot at. Like you said, there was some times like that, right? Doing some things I ain't got no business doing. Probably in some places I ain't got no business going, but, as you do, you live and you learn, right? And so you got to make a decision at some point to figure out which way you want to go. So, thank God I made that decision, and it's been one of the many blessings of my life. So that's kind of my intro story. Oh, I worked at a little black grocery store, and a whole bunch of hoodlums there. We're having a good time though, right? So I could say some of the debauchery that was going on in there drove me that way as well. Trying to stay out of trouble there.
It was either a grocery store or a fast food joint, but I feel like we all live the same life. Like,
oh yeah,
I started in a fast food joint, and then I went to a grocery store. Like, PJ, did you ever work at a grocery store?
Yeah, I worked at both actually.
So it's crazy how that comes about. So you came in.
Well, because when you look young and want money, we didn't grow up like the kids do now.
Yeah,
kids be 16 laying around the house or trying to get on TikTok and phone doing this. Like we went and got jobs. I remember work permits. I remember begging my mom to go get a work permit.
Yeah.
Can I go get a work permit? I want to work.
No, 325 hour, man.
Yeah, I want. You feel me? Not
hours.
realizing they was playing us as youngsters with them work permits.
Man.
Listen, but man, we all did that. I think everyone that's our demographic, our age group that came up in our group worked either one of those two places, fast food or grocery store. Like where else we go?
You know what? That taught us a lot too, man. Yeah. Like when you see that stocking them shelves, or man, I tell this joint all the time, bro. McDonald's, bro. You literally start from the bottom, bro.
Yeah.
I was on buns, dog. I was on buns for 2 weeks, dog.
I worked at Wendy's.
It was rough, wasn't
it? I did Wendy's and Long John Silver's, and let me tell you, Long John's.
Where they start you off at?
Like coming as an airman is the same thing, right? You know how to bottom work your way up. You learn
$7?
that day one.
What was $6 or $7 at the time? This was
what position they start you off at?
Oh,
like, what's the low part of Long John Silver's?
I was on the fryer at Long John Silver's. Oh, you on the fryer when you stop, my boy?
Well, you smell like straight cod on the way into the house.
Yeah,
I still remember the motion, boy. It's a motion, my G. It's a motion. You got to drop that stuff in there without splashing that oil up on you, my man. That stuff ain't no joke.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, that's part of that disability claim, right? Got arthritis in the wrist.
Yeah. Hey, that's that pre-disability. You just go hold what you got and then give it to the military.
Man, listen.
I know that's right.
Man, that's good though. I love to hear that, man. I'm always resonate with mugs that came up that. Tell us about, so you came electronics. Why did you choose electronics?
Man, like I said, I just kind of was handy with my hands, man. Like, little things would go wrong at the house. I would see the fan plug broke or something like that. I would cut it, splice it, right? Put that back together so mama can have a fan, or, I got into car stereos a lot. So I started installing car stereos, right? Things like that. Like, so I just kind of got a passion to learn how to do things with my hands. I'm mechanically inclined for the most part, and I think I'm decently smart. I tell people all the time, right? Sometimes my Alabama education show up, and I just mess stuff up. So I have to pre-warn them sometime, man, because
I never heard that.
Be having the moments. Be having the moments. Damn.
My bad. You give me a sec. I ain't never heard that one, bro.
That's crazy.
Alabama education show.
The Alabama.
Yeah,
so do you get a piss about anything more than the Tide or what?
Man, yeah, I do. I gotta say, my family and all those folks, but yeah, I'm a diehard Bama fan and been that way since I was a kid, man. So what y'all did to us the last couple of years, I ain't a fan of, but you got to take it like a man.
Don't worry about it. We got them back for you. We got them back for you.
Man, come on, man.
Who you rock with, PG?
Come on. You don't have to ask. It got
Ohio State, bro.
It got the.
Oh,
come on, let's say it right. Let's say it right. The Ohio State.
You know what this war is, right? You know what this war is, P.
I'm gonna do this. You know what the now is, right? You know what the now is, right?
No.
Okay.
Last 4 times.
I know if you know. I know what the now is. We don't know.
Right.
I know what now
is. Look,
it's gonna be
here. $25 million roster. Things is good. Things is good. $25 million roster.
Hey,
that 5 coming out. We about to see you.
They had the best coach. I mean, come on. You wouldn't got an NFL coach.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Wow. So
that's another show, man. That's another show.
So you came in. Where was some of your bases, man?
So I did the standard San Antonio, of course, everybody go there, and then I went to Barksdale.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, the tech school down in Biloxi. I spent about 10 months down in Biloxi. Our school was pretty long because we had to go through electronic principles, and then we had to go through the EW school down there. Then I went to Old Barksdale, spent about 2.5 years there. And then I spent a year in Korea, Herbert Field. I spent 8 years. I spent 6 years on base, 7 years on base there. And then I spent 4 years recruiting in Fort Walton. And then I went out to Tinker and spent the last 12 years of my career out there, man. So I didn't get to move around a lot 12? As far as PCSing. What's that?
The whole 12 was in Tinker?
Yes. Yeah. I deployed multiple times while I was out there, but I
that was your home.
Somehow I got stuck, and then once I made chief, I was open for an assignment. I was supposed to go back to Barksdale to be the squadron AMXS chief down there, but then they did the PRP and I couldn't get cleared for it because I was old as hell. I had to sleep apnea and stuff like that.
That's
things like that.
They set you up to pasture.
And that's nuts. And Tinker was your last base.
And what's that, brother?
Tinker was your last base?
Yeah, it was like my last base, yeah.
Altus was mine.
Ooh. That's right. I mean, I don't envy you for that one now.
Go ahead. Don't. You can't. Nobody can. That's why I seen the face.
Rough.
I just wanted to see the face.
Rough, bro. That's rough. Ooh. Nothing but cow patties and damn tumbleweeds down there.
Hey, it's a 2-street town, bro. When I tell you.
You go through the light, you might not see anything around in the town, man. It's that quick.
Crazy.
It ain't nothing
crazy, bro.
It ain't nothing out there. Just straight flat land, ain't nothing.
That will make.
They got the Wichita Mountains. They got the Wichita Mountains, which is like basically a foothill. You know what I mean? It's the highest point in Oklahoma. It's about a foothill.
A foothill, right? Right.
Ain't much to look at.
All flat.
Not at all.
Horrible.
Yeah, man. I went down there twice in my time I was in Oklahoma. That's it. That was enough for me.
I used to have to go when I was in transportation. I used to have to go up there back and forth.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
Yeah. OKC a dope city, man. People don't realize.
I used to love OKC when I went up there, and I used to hang out. After hours and stuff. I had a partner that was from there that ended up being at Altus, and he showed me around, met his moms and all that up there. Oklahoma City is flat too, but it's big, yo. Like it is huge. It's one of the cities. It's like a slept-on city. It's a slept-on city for real.
Yeah, for real. Cost of living super cheap out there too, man. That's the other part, right? If you can find a place where cost of living good, you get you a nice little spot. Mm-hmm. Like I was kind of out in the cut a little bit. It was nice, quiet, about 1.5 acres.
Nice.
I ain't have to talk to nobody or no thing.
Have you ever been, Jax?
Yeah, we so when we made the trek from my last base was Travis in California.
Okay.
And we drove all the way back through. We kind of we made our way through Oklahoma City. Man, went down to what you call it, Black Wall Street. Man,
Yeah.
what a
Down to Tulsa.
time, bro. What a
Yeah, Tulsa's a
time,
pretty
bro.
nice city too, man.
Tulsa,
Be real
yeah.
with you. Tulsa's
So
pretty decent.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I want to say something about that real quick about Black
Yeah.
Wall Street. If y'all are African American, anybody watch, this show's for everybody. But as an African American male, female, if y'all have not been to Black Wall Street and read all of the stuff that's there, the documents, seen the history that's there, and seen and just been in that area, when you go there, it's gonna give you a different perspective on a lot of things. It's gonna be, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I like to feel and like to think that I'm grounded enough to understand. I feel like it's my ancestors talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you go and
There's a connection. There's a connection.
Thank you. Thank you. It's something y'all need to go. That's a place y'all need to go.
Yeah.
Just like my mom say you need to go to Africa. I ain't never been to Africa. She say you need to go to the Holy Land. She say everybody need to go to the Holy Land at once. I don't know about that, but Black Wall Street is a place you need to go.
Hey, I think that's a place we all could go cheap. To get to Africa is probably not as cheap as it is.
Gonna cost you a couple dollars.
Hey, facts. Hey, you know how the church folks used to do? They used to pony up and get all the folks putting in their money to take that cheap trip to Africa.
Oh my God!
Took them over there for 2 or 3 days. Well, they was gone for 4 days. Y'all flew for a day to stay.
Take more time to fly. Yeah. Take more time.
More time in the air. More time in the air than it is on ground.
But they got the pictures to prove it. They was there, so hey.
Yeah.
Look, as you say, a win is a win.
Hey, it's a win.
A win is a win.
But I think there's certain places that you should go. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody, you know what I'm saying, that support their culture. Hey, it's other people, Caucasian.
Yeah.
Y'all can go too. I don't know where y'all go, but I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not. I just don't know.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I just know where we go.
Yeah,
right? Everybody got heritage somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all is in Virginia or Texas or something like that. But I know where ours at, and that's one of them.
Yeah. So Carvelle, this podcast is we say it all the time. I try to make sure I say it every episode, but it's for everybody. But we're basically talking to 1 of 4 people, or maybe all of 4 people. So the first person, they're in the military and they're thinking about staying long term to the finish, like I did, like you did, or they're thinking about doing one term, 2 term, like PG did. He's doing great. Or somebody that's even think about coming in. I know you did some time recruiting. Or maybe the last person is somebody who's never had interaction with a military member. Can you give us some stories, some insight, just kind of touching one or all 4 of these areas about the military? And you gotta hit us with some of that stuff from the recruiters. I know you was down there lying to them boys down in Fort Walton.
Some of it can't be discussed in certain environments.
Lord!
The proper security clearance.
Lord!
The time hasn't expired yet, or what? You know what I'm saying?
G13 classified.
Statute of limitations still. It's definitely G14. That's great. Yeah, man. Look, recruiting is a wild place, man. It's a wild place. Bet. But so I'll say, man, if you're thinking about coming in, right, know your why, right? There's a reason why every one of us stepped on that in that recruiting office to ask the question, right? Because there was a curiosity. Maybe your situation wasn't, what you wanted to be at the time. You were looking for an opportunity to, as they say, glow up, you know what I'm saying? Blow up, roll up, whatever you want to call it, right? Barbecue, mildew, which one you going to do? And so some of those things are just scary, right? Yeah, as a community, we scared of change, right? We get stuck in our ways sometimes, and we just kind of scared of change. So I would want to make sure that if you're going in there with the right mindset, it's a job interview, you're trying to get hired to do something, and go in there, with yourself together, right? If you need to study, if you don't think you qualify, try to learn to ask for that, right? We got the internet in our pocket, right? back in my day, it wasn't as good as it is now. But I mean, you can got Chat GPT to tell you all the scores of the damn test. You really ain't got to do a whole lot of nothing. But prepare yourself, because it is a job interview, and that's for people that are thinking about going in, right? Some people go in for service, some people go in for money, some people go in for education, right? And so in recruiting school, they taught us a thing called the mattress, right? And every Air Force benefits fall under the mattress. It's called money, advancement, travel, training, education, recreation, security, and of course, now the last one going to slip my mind because I'm getting old. But that spells out all the Air Force benefits, called the mattress.
Right.
And so when you're talking to somebody, right? If you talk to somebody, you say they're looking for money, but you got to find what's called the need behind the need, right? You may need money, but you need money because you want to move out your parents' place. But you got to start putting those pieces together in the conversation. And at the end of that conversation, you wrap it up by saying, so you're looking for money. And with that money, you're going to buy your own apartment because you're tired of living in your parents' house, right? Here, and I can tie that to an Air Force benefit on how we're going to pay you. Here's basic pay. Here's food, money. Here's, you can tie it to a need. And that's how you sell the Air Force technically. So that's the strategy they use, right? And so recruiting school is one of the hardest schools I went to in my life, man. It was crazy. So much stress, but it was a great opportunity to push myself to be better.
Well, they say that's the same school the salesmen go to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they teach you what's called PSS, professional selling skills, is the name of that selling terminology, and that selling school word. So they teach you that, right? You can use that, right, in your day to day, right? Not being afraid to talk to somebody, get to know them, and then you tie their needs and in the conversation back to kind of what they're after. So it's a really cool thing that you can add, right? My old boss, I give him a shot, named Vern Grant, one of the best senior SEALs I've met in my life. I still talk to him to this day, and he was like, if you could talk to a woman, you could sell the Air Force, right?
Hey,
you got to be confident with selling, and that's it, right?
That's real.
You see some of these cats, they get in front of somebody, start stuttering and stuff. You're like, listen, man, if you was trying to talk to a lady, right, how would you do that, right? With confidence, with a little bit of flair, right? Putting your own spin on it, right? Just being yourself. And so how you do that is a lot of times practice, right? But some people don't like rejection. But all right, I'll move on to the next part of that, right? What's up, brother?
Okay.
What's up?
No, it's just funny. It's just funny. Like I get it, but no, I get it. It is funny, but like that's 100% true.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why or how people could be scared of somebody saying no. You got two choices, yes or no. What is the hurdle of getting over just somebody being able to say no to you? If they say no, cool.
Some people just sensitive.
Like, I never got that, bro. I never got that.
Some people are sensitive.
And then it's funny when
they
people
don't know how to
say
deal with
no.
emotions.
Yeah, when they get rejected, they get mad. Like, that's crazy.
That's what I don't understand. You get mad and now you want to cuss the Joan out or try to fight. And I'm like,
trying to get with her,
are you doing that in hopes that this will change their mind now?
What? She dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Since you was gonna bust me up beside my head, I
would. You know she was right by saying no. Yeah, she was right by saying no. That's it. That's what it boiled down.
You proving her point.
Yeah. Real quick. Like
that's why I said just don't mind me, Carvelle, but it's funny to me because that be real stuff. Because that's 100%. Like people are really afraid of rejection to the point where people will lie to themselves in order to not get rejected, bro. Like,
oh yeah.
It goes deeper than what we laughing about it, but it goes deeper than what people think, and that's why I hit, because he just touched on that shit.
Yes, it's a confidence thing. It's truly a confidence thing, and confidence, in my opinion, is all about how you feel about yourself, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't feel comfortable in what you got on, what you wear, how you look, right? You can change some of those things. Right, you can go to the gym and lose some weight, gain some muscle, all those things, right? Shave your face up, do whatever.
Yep.
But some people just are so afraid of change that they just sitting that funk of lack of confidence. And so I think you just gotta
like that.
Step up to the game, right? You gotta step up to the plate. You gotta step up to the plate, man. And one of my on my coin I have, it says high standards equals high quality results, right? Because
Yes,
if
sir.
you hold yourself to a high standard, you gonna make sure that you're on point when you walk in the door from day one, right? It ain't gonna be no issue because when you walk in the door, it's all good, right? I prepared myself for this. I'm mentally focused. I ain't got to worry about nobody calling me out because I've done the work in the background to be ready for what's gonna happen today.
Yep.
I had a homeboy named G Money. This cat would he'd be like, look, man, your boots need to be polished, your uniform need to be tight. Once you take that out of people's hands, right? They can't say that initially when you walk in the door. Now they can criticize you about something else, but you're gonna be tight when you walk in the door.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about a lot of that. And a lot
Yeah.
of it is just appearing confident. You may not know shit. Oh, pardon me, y'all.
Yeah,
You
I'm
better
gonna
listen. Where's the button?
FCC ratings are
Jax,
like.
hit the button, bro. Hit the jewel button, man. Hit it.
Yeah, I don't know what your FCC rating is.
Hit the jewel button, man. Come on, man. He dropping jewels.
Yeah, I don't want to mess your FCC up, but
No,
Nah,
you
you
good.
good. You good.
We
It's
just
good.
respecting the moms and
It's
the young
serious, man.
listeners. That's all.
yeah, well, a lot of people walk in and they pretend to be confident until you break it down. Truly, you got to be ready, right? It ain't no. I like to say you don't half step. Don't half step.
Right.
Step in there with confidence. Do what you got to do and be prepared for the task you got to go and then move forward from there. And I think that can spread across all four of those pillars of conversation, right? If you're thinking about coming in, like I said, if you're already in, you're doing the term. You got to put those things in perspective. Are you getting out because somebody, or are you getting out because of you? Right. A lot of times people get out because they don't like something somebody said, did, blah, 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 or how they made me feel. Well, you could change that, right? You could change that. Maybe you messing up. Maybe you ain't messing up.
Right.
But most times they nitpicking you for something.
Right.
Fix that first. Right. And I've seen so many people turn themselves around because they did the internal work and said, okay, let me look at myself and see what I'm doing wrong and why this person don't like me, or whatever that thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. We all do it. I've done it. I had to do it. And when you do that, you got to keep yourself in check too, right? That's because when you get out the Air Force, you got to go to somebody else's job.
Most definitely.
And the standard ain't different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting out, man. The Air Force, this, and this. I'm like, well, if you go work for McDonald's, McDonnell Douglas, or Ronald McDonald, it don't matter. Somebody gonna be your boss, and somebody gonna tell you what to do.
Fact.
And you can't come up in them people's job looking crazy, right? It's just part of being a person in the world, right? And success. Success is just a measurement of the work you put in and behind the scenes, right?
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
It is effort, right? And you sacrifice things for your family, right? With a goal in mind. Hey, look, I'm gonna do this Air Force thing. I know it sucks at times, but here's what we got to do to get ourselves to A, B, C, and D, right? Where we want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody going to continue to do the whole thing, man, I just say just do it right.
Okay.
When it's done, it's done. I tell cats all the time, like, people like, oh, you chief, you this. I said my goal was to make sure nobody that was dumber than me was in charge of me. That was my goal today. Always.
I love it.
I
love it.
He said, make sure nobody dumber than me is in charge of me.
Cause that's crazy, bro. Because part of my whole decision for not even taking it no further was I looked at the people that were around me and a lot of the people that were put ahead of me in positions, and I realized it was nothing but just a shoulders game, a who's who, just you know that person, so you know this, and I knew that was just like the world. So I was just like, man, like it just that was part of my logic. You know what I'm saying? At such a young age, from going through what I had went through and what I experienced and the things that I noticed. Because I had, I'm not going to say issues, but I was the one that they could tell me to do. They could tell me my orders and to do certain things, but they weren't going to tell me any kind of way. And that's what people's problem was. And that's still today my problem. Like, I don't tolerate people talking to me any kind of way, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it. And I'll never talk to you again if like shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Yeah.
Or type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't have to take myself through that because I know where I am as a person and where I don't want to go back to. You know what I'm saying? And how I am, like, and how I run, how I move. So, like, that was the issue for me because I might have ended up in Leavenworth somewhere. You know what I'm saying? you feel me?
Hey, look,
you feel
man.
me? And I'm just being honest because that's where I come. That's the environment I come from. That's my roots. Yeah. That's my roots, period. Real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't help it. Even the way my mom is, the way she is, she's a preacher, but at the same time, it's stories about her running up on her mom's boyfriend with a bat. My mom ain't no bigger than a stick. But she ran up on, like, she the reason that they wasn't, like, because he put her hands on it. And you're not doing that. Mm-hmm. You're not doing it. It's just certain things you're not doing. Like, I just got a different cloth about me that I wasn't going, I carry out any order you ask me to do. Mm-hmm. When it's asked in the proper professional manner. But when you bring the little slick stuff, and when you bring I see through all that. So when you bring that slick stuff in, I ain't having it. I'm gonna pull you on it, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. So that's why I say that was part of my things where I realized that people were just being put in positions because of people they know. And that's funny that you came on here and you just said I didn't want nobody dumber than me to be in charge of me. And bro, I felt like that every day I went to work. I'm like, why are you even here? Because I'm doing your job. I come into your job. I know this job back and forth. But I come in and you're asking me what we gotta do. Come on, make it make sense, bro.
Yeah, you supposed to be in charge. Yeah. It's a crazy game. It's a crazy game.
It's a game, bro.
It's a game, right? I mean, you gotta play it, and you gotta learn how to. Number one, keep yourself in check, right? So I kind of grew up in the same way you did, PG. Like, man, somebody say something, we fight. It was no holds barred. Right? I had got a couple fights when I got in the Air Force as a young cat. Thank God, I had good mentors along the way. But man, I had to really put myself in check and say, look, dog, you came in for a reason.
Right.
You came in to get away from what you was getting back at the crib. And that was I could probably been decently successful, but coming from there in Birmingham, it wasn't a whole lot of opportunities, man, unless I went to college and got away. And knowing me and my affinity back then for beautiful women, I wouldn't have been doing the right thing. I'm just being honest.
That's true.
I would have messed it up. And it's about knowing yourself. And once you figure out how to, I tell my daughters all the time, you got to learn how to study, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You learn how to study, you pick up things a lot quicker, right?
Right.
It's just like learning yourself. When you learn yourself, you can maneuver a lot better.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
You got to figure out how to maneuver, control your feelings, control your emotions, right? I think we see a lot of that in our community with young folks, man, and all the craziness that's going on in the world. Like, they have situations where it's confrontation, but if somebody would just control themselves,
that's it,
and talk through it or walk away and say, "No, we ain't doing that today." I think a lot of the things that we see, man, will be a lot better. And again, I'm not judging that generation because we had the same foolishness going on in our generation. I'm just as an older guy, I see it in a different light, right? It's just see it in a different light. That's all.
We definitely did, but like you said, it's a little different nowadays. We didn't have the influence of the social media like that. Like, our influences came from around us. We were influenced by the dude who drove by with the Dubs
and the rims,
pounding it, or the dude who you seen at the barbershop who always had a pocket full of money. And you're like, man, what you do? Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get in what I be getting to, young dog. You know what I'm saying? That type of dude. Like, them is the people we can. We didn't look on the internet and see people that got famous 30 minutes ago and try to follow them.
I know. 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that's not what we did.
Yeah, you're right.
We follow people who put in the work. Even the drug dealers put in the work. You know what I'm saying? They put in. They've been doing this for years. They might have got cut. They might have got a couple of but they put in the work.
Absolutely.
That's what they do.
It's a grind.
Yeah, it's a grind. Everything is a grind. Like, that's beautiful, man. You dropping gems on them, man.
You doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
So tell.
I'm just trying to be somebody when I grow up. That's
hey, and you know what I do want to touch on to the point, and I want people to grasp what he said about learning yourself and learning how to control yourself and to keep yourself in check, because that's one of the things that I'll even say for everybody on this podcast and the earshot of what we do. That's even one of the things that if I could take back, I would, because I wasn't old enough to get there. Y'all got to remember, I went in the military when I was 17 years old.
Mm.
I didn't even get a chance to walk the stage with my peers. You know what I'm saying? So it was a full-on detachment. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That happened, and I was my whole mind, my brain, everything was just in 1,000 different ways. You know what I'm saying? And we brushed on that last week a little bit, but that's where, you know what I'm saying, learning yourself, you know, takes, like, I didn't have a mentor to be like, hey, listen, this is what we need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know this is what's going on, but this is what we got to do. We got to play this. We got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had nobody do that. You know what I mean?
Well, you also got to be willing to listen too, right? That's
Right.
the other part.
Exactly.
Being a
Exactly.
mentee, you got to be willing to listen. Some cats, man, I had so many airmen in my office. I'm like, you know, all different nationalities, right? All different girls, dudes, whatever. And I'm like, you could be amazing if you control yourself in those situations, right? And I can't force you to control yourself, but I can give you some opportunities, right? I'm here to. My job is at the time as a squadron chief, right? AMXS 600 cats, man. We busy all the time, right? And so it was like my door was. I had a revolving door in my office, and I'm like, you know, young lady who was dealing with some alcohol issues, right? I'm like, listen, you got to find your why. You got to find what's important to you to get you away from the things, right? She went to rehab, you know, got herself together for a little bit, then kind of went back down that hole. I'm like, so now here we are again, me and you in the commander's office at ADAP, because you can't control yourself again, right? Some cats just they don't have that drive inside, and they have to figure that part out, right? Some people 40 years old, 50 years old, like, damn, I messed that up, right? In the long term, right? But again, I think your path is already set, right? You just got to take the path that God set for you, and be there when the moments are right.
Right. And me personally, I don't never think of it as a mess up. I think because everything I went through in life is a lesson to me, and it shaped who
on purpose. Yes, on purpose.
It shaped who I am. Like I went through that at that time because that's what I needed. Because my mom couldn't do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Right.
Had I not went there, I probably wouldn't be here. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. 100%.
Yeah. So that's why I said
that's why I say your path is ordered. You got to figure out how to get there.
It's ordered. Definitely. Most definitely. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Carvelle, before we let you go, I want to touch on two things real quick. Take us through. When did you come in again? When did you join?
July 1998.
98. Nice. So take us through.
Couple months after me.
Take us through the 9/11 for you. Like what happened during that time for you? Like I know you were aircraft maintenance, so I can imagine aircraft generation, lockdowns. Like, can you take us through that?
Yeah, man. So when it happened, I was actually in my dorm in Korea, right? At the time, I was in the 51st Maintenance Squadron working the F-16 pods in the back shop. So, Korea doesn't stop because, they got their own mission to do, right? But in the States, of course, you hear about all the things going on. So, initially, I was in my room. It was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And me and my roommate was sitting there and just kind of stunned and in shock. So then, that happened. I was actually supposed to go home. I was supposed to fly home on September 11th because my birthday is September 14th.
Wow.
And so I was going to fly home, but I ended up not going because of all the stuff that went down.
Right.
So, that fast forward that I PCS to Herbert Field in 2002. I get there, right? At Herbert Field, man, all the airplanes were gone. The ramp was basically empty, right? Very few airplanes there. It was out doing the thing, You know how it is, Jax, out in that AFSOC life. It was busy, right?
Yeah.
And so, we had 1 or 2 airplanes. I had to get myself spun over. I'm a 5-level senior airman type, getting spun up on the gunship and the Talon and the helicopters and all that stuff. So I spent that first 4 months, and then I got a call. I was coming back to Herbert Field from my folks' house in Alabama. And my flight chief, Senior Master Sergeant Ed Ruffin, and never forget that cat. I still talk to him to this day too. Another great mentor. But he was like, "Hey, what you doing?" I said, "Nothing. On the way back to the house. What's going on, sir?" He said, "You got your bags packed?" My bags went nowhere near packed. I ain't had nothing ready. I said, "Yes, sir." Right? You know, say yes, sir. Just before I figured out how to get myself together. Right? I was freestyling too much. He's like, "All right, be here at 5 o'clock in the morning for processing." I'm like, "Damn, this is like probably 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I'm coming down the country road, headed back to Florida from Alabama." And so I get back, get my packing list, start throwing my little toiletries and all my things together. He said, "You leaving, man?" I got there at 5. About 5 at night, I was headed to Oman, to Masira Island, Oman, where I was there for was like 90 days, 120 days, working the Talon twos there. And then I also found out I made staff sergeant there too. So that was pretty cool on my first deployment.
Oh, okay.
So that was the first go, and then subsequent goes, right? Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Jordan, all kind of different places, right? And doing the business and having a good time because I was young and dumb, making a lot of money, riding motorcycles all over the place once I got back.
Yeah.
Buying motorcycles cash. I was living a good life back then.
Man.
But life was, it was great, man. I really enjoyed that time in my life. And I think, growing up in AFSOC as a maintainer helped me a lot to put a whole lot of things in perspective, right? How the mission comes first and all that other BS. You don't need to worry about it. Just get the airplane fixed so you can go kill the bad guys or go rescue the people that you need to go rescue with, blah, 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 man. It was a great time in my life. And I really had so much fun.
Man, and then somewhere through there you had a family. So
yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm about to pop some pictures up here. Let me see if I can
Lord
grab
Jesus.
them. So I'm gonna start it off nice and easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man.
you
That's
had
my
a
queen.
family. Take us through that. Like when did that happen? When did you meet and all that stuff?
So I met my wife, actually it was May 27th of 2005 on her birthday. We was up there on the bikes at what's that, Crestview, hey, Mayday? You remember Mayday back at Crestview?
Oh, Mayday.
Yeah. So I met up at Crestview and Mayday. She was with some of our homegirls I knew, and my homeboys knew her, right? So we got to talking. She said she wanted to take a ride on the bike. How they go, take a round the corner, got to meet her.
Yeah, you already
got her
know.
number. And it was a wrap after that. She had me wrapped around her fingers after that. And about 3 years later, 2.5, 3 years later, we got married, man. Got a beautiful daughter that's now 21 years old, Jalea. She's out at the Oklahoma University, goes to OU. That's her right there. I was out there with her last weekend, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. She got honored on the field for Folds of Honor. She got the scholarship for Folds of Honor. So she's a fantastic young lady, growing up to be a great person, and she's gonna do some great things in the world. So I'm just extremely proud to be a daddy.
Was that the Michigan game?
She keep me in check. What's that?
Was that
it was a Michigan game, man.
Dang.
It sure was. I got to see them old the maize and gold. Maize and blue for the first time. That was pretty cool.
Man, that wasn't no pretty cool, man. Y'all beat the brakes off us, man.
I'm not an OU fan, brother.
Then it was a good game. It was a good game.
Hey,
it was a good game.
Look, I'm not an OU fan by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay.
However, they took good care of us, and I got a chance to spend some time with my baby girl, man. That's all I could ask for. And then I also got a Jordan, right? I know you got a Jordan as well. My 15-year-old Jordan.
Yeah,
she's going to be a beautiful young lady.
Now that's on you. You didn't send me no good pictures of Jordan.
That's her standing with me in my blues, right?
Yeah, but that's not. She not 12.
I thought I sent it. 12? I ain't sent it. Yeah, she was about 6, probably 5 or 6. Yeah.
See,
I thought I sent you one.
PG, I told you, didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
Never send me the good.
Yeah, you always had to go find them. You always got to go
find them. My Alabama education, man, kicked in again.
Nah, don't blame me on the Alabama education. So when Jordan watched this in some years, or whenever she see this, look, I put on what your daddy gave me. You know,
I know that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry, boo. My bad, sweetie. My bad. Your daddy failed you.
No, man. So what are you up to now? Like, I understand you say you're in a hotel you got another job. Like, what was your transition like and all that?
Man, my thank God my transition was pretty easy, man. Actually went TDY, right? I tell my kids all the time, relationships matter, right? The people that you meet, how you treat them, relationships matter.
That's right. Yeah,
so I went to Curacao one time, TDY with the Flyers, right? And I was a senior maintenance guy, and the commander for that trip, the deck commander, he and I got to know each other. Great dude, former enlisted guy, former recruiter, and former EW guy. So we have a lot in common, same career field, right? And so we got to know each other really well and just kind of became friends, smoked a lot of cigars on the beach and BS'd a lot and took care of our airmen. So then once I got ready to retire, I did the obligatory, LinkedIn post, hey, I'm getting ready to transition, blah, 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 all the things, right? And he hit me up like, hey, man, you looking for a job? I said, 1,000%.
Yes.
Right? I need some work, right?
Yeah.
Like, these kids ain't gonna feed themselves because they don't like to get jobs these days. You already said that.
Yeah.
So he hooked me up with his boss, and they needed a maintainer on their team. And now I work for Georgia Tech Research Institute. And what that entails is I do what's called they call me an avionics engineer. I just got a lot of airplane experience. I don't have an engineering degree or none of that cool stuff. I have to say that disclaimer because I don't want people to say, he claiming he's an engineer. No. I just got a lot of experience on airplanes. I did it for a long time, so I kind of know a little thing or two about airplanes.
Yeah.
So right now I'm doing some different modifications for some of our partner nations and things like that, putting on some new systems and stuff like that, man. And just kind of enjoying life, man. I try to, compartmentalize work because in the military, you can't do that. It's like your life, right? It's full time all the time, right?
Yeah.
So I can compartmentalize work. I do the very best while I'm on them folks' clock and give them the best products I can. And then when I'm off the clock, I'm doing whatever I want to do, taking vacations how I want. Right. I'm a golfer. Right. I'm not very good at it, but that's what I do for my relaxation because I can't run and lift weights and all that stuff no more because body don't allow it.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so you that's kind of my outlet. Up folks' grass.
Absolutely. I pay for it. I pay for it. I'm gonna tear it
up. Out there tearing up the folks' grass, man.
Hey, rest in peace, my uncle, man. He used to say that all the time. Boy.
Yeah. I just want to get a good sweat in, man. Yeah, I want to get out. I like being outside. Like, I don't like being cooped up in the house, and so I'll get out there and do my thing. And then we spend a lot of time with my youngest daughter, ran. So both of my girls are avid soccer players.
Oh, nice.
My oldest daughter played 2 years in college for the Oklahoma Western. It's a small Christian college up in Oklahoma. And my youngest daughter has aspirations of doing the same thing. So she's playing travel soccer. Matter of fact, Friday when I get back, I'm driving to Sarasota because she got a tournament in Sarasota. So
wow.
We just talked about that.
It occupies a lot of our time, just taking care of I heard y'all talking about that earlier, right? Doing the things, make sure your kids have better than what you had. Yeah, man. Yeah, the blessing is that you're able to do it and be there. And one of the things I realized is once I hit that button for retirement, I just started to be more present, right? You think you're present while you're active duty, but you ain't present for real, right? You got 20,000 things. You got EPRs, decorations, commander call, and all that stuff. Well, I would just, once I pass that phone over to the next man, I'll just go and sit in my daughter's room, watch TV, whatever she want to do. We watch a movie, K-pop, whatever she want to do, right? Just enjoying being there in the moment with her was worth, all the money in the world, right? And then when my oldest daughter was home, right, whatever she want to do, just go out to dinner, go to a movie, whatever. Like doing those things intentionally is the most important thing for me. So being intentional with my family is quite important too.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. I'm trying to do that stuff now, man. I took my daughter to her open house, man. And this is the first time I've ever was able to attend and not be in the military. So I'm in there and I'm really looking around and she's like, can we go? I'm like, no, I want to see.
No, we got to see all
that. You're there for you.
Yeah, I'm listening to the principal and I'm like, I'm taking notes.
She mad at you.
She I look over there. She's like, can we go? I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, trying to be present.
That's just teenagers though.
Yeah, it's good, man. And then Dog, my son, he's in high school, junior year. I try to take him to school. He would rather take the bus because I'd be like, I took him to school. I probably messed him up. I'm like, man, it's your first day of school. Like, what do you want to listen to ride up music? Like, you know, I'll put on one of your hippity hop songs, son. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, you definitely
know why you do that boy like that, man.
I tried to get the like first picture in front of the door. He would not do it.
No.
I'm that dad, man. So
you get the picture at home before you go to the school.
Unfortunately, he has a my kids have the military to blame for this because I'm trying to go back to the kindergarten years where I missed his first day of school, getting on the bus. I'm out there at 11th grade. Okay, turn around, son. Oh, hold on.
Look, holding the camera all crazy.
Wow, 11th grade. Yeah, you the only parent out there.
I enjoy embarrassing them as my best.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of being a parent, right?
You was the only one out there too, wasn't you?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's true. You wanted to skip past my question. You didn't want everybody to know you was the only one out there with that camera out. Dude,
bro, I have to find a way to put this picture up, man. This dude, he hid behind the sign on me, dog. I got a crevice of him in front of the door, bro.
You got a shoulder blade.
A shoulder blade.
Nothing but a shoulder blade. I'm gonna brush my shoulder off on you, dog.
Hey, he wanted to get disrespectful, but you can't. So he got to do just enough to be like, "Come on, man, take the picture."
What you buy? 41? What 41 Jacks?
I just turned 43.
Oh, 43. Okay, yeah, you got old man strength now. He don't want none of that.
Old man.
He don't want none of that old man strength,
bruh.
Ain't been to the gym in 20 years. You got
to get your grab.
Hey, but when it's on, it's on, boy.
Bro, I ran past him like, man,
for the rest of the night, don't ask me for nothing. After I get finished tussling, don't ask me for nothing for 2 days.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I need to take my blood pressure medicine. I need to take my cholesterol medicine.
I might tear you up, but my body got to recover, boy.
I used to tell him all the time, him and his brother, I'd be like, look, this the deal. Y'all don't want to listen to me? That's fine. We go in the backyard, we tussle it out, and who the winner of that fight get to come in here and make all the rules.
Yeah, I know that's right.
I haven't said that lately, sir. So.
Smart man. Smart man.
He's starting to look eye to eye with me right now.
The boy's getting big.
Yeah. Yeah, you feed him
I might
too
have
good.
to take some brass knuckles up there with me or something.
Yeah, hey. That's all that is.
Where your confidence at, Jack? Where your confidence? Bring that confidence out. You got to keep the same energy.
Man, I can't come up here with a smaller knife because I got to be here Wednesday.
Bro, my 13-year-old is tall. My 13-year-old almost taller than me. I still have the same confidence. I don't care. I've always been like that though.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
I ain't never had a problem.
He like bone crusher.
I ain't never scared.
I ain't never scared.
I listen. Sometimes, and I know it's wrong. Sometimes I be wrong. I be wishing. I got the WMFW. You understand? Sometimes
you out there wishing he would.
No, not him. Yeah. No, not them. Just anybody. Period.
Oh,
like I got like, bro. Like sometimes it just be like that. Like because it just.
You wanna test them dogs out, and make sure they still official.
I don't need to test them. Sometimes I just want to put them to work. Sometimes they get work. Sometimes they just want to do. Sometimes
he's like all the inspections good.
We up to date. I just sometimes I have to hold them back. Like, listen, this is not what you want to do. You are too old. This is not what we do at this age. This cannot go down like this. You thinking of something, you have to go. Like you said, you got to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning as I go older. You got to check yourself. Like, ain't nothing wrong with them. But sometimes, like, listen, man. I don't know if y'all.
B.
Oh yeah.
Y'all might not be. I'll be through. You know, hey man, there be stuff going on, man.
Hey
Bro,
Jackson.
you was wild.
He got some green tags on them hands. They ready to go. They serving.
Yeah, they're ready to
Ready?
go. There you go. So, hey, man,
Listen,
as
my
we
son
close
want to
out,
start
man.
boxing right now, man. I BS you not, man. And I'm like, I want him to. And my thing is, I tell all the kids, man, if you go do something, stick with it, stay with it, make sure that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you start now, ain't no telling where you can go. You know what I'm saying? And
Go with
don't
it, yeah.
let that be the only thing. Just let that be a caveat to something you got. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
small
I'm this,
thing.
this,
Yeah.
this,
You
this,
got plenty
that.
to do.
Yeah. Like, cause and that's you know, and I know we never talked about it too much, but that's one of the things that I relished when I did get out. Like I went to school, I got college degrees and everything. Like I don't look it, but yeah, I got college degrees. But I'm not the type of person that just be like, you know, I don't do that.
You got it.
But it gave me a chance to see everything and explore a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Explore a lot and to not be so tied down because I kind of felt tied down when I was there. You know what I mean? So that's just my little tip.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, Carvelle, as we get ready to close out, man, I want you to hit the people. Last moments, closing thoughts. Where can they find you if they want to find you? What you up to? Give them the lasting thoughts of the day.
Man, I'll leave you with something I tell my kids all the time. You know, I tell them, be a leader and make smart decisions. Right. That's what I would impart on anybody that I'm dealing with, working with, or in cahoots in any way with. Right. You know, leadership will lead you down the right path. Leadership will allow you to check yourself. You know, run whatever checklist you need to run, and you know, just hold you accountable to things that need to be done. And when you become a leader, it'll help you make those smart decisions, right? Because you got everything in check. You've done the work, you're ready to go, and you keep that positive mindset because you know the world is not always positive. The world does not always look out for you. You got to look out for yourself, and how you do that is you make those smart decisions, and that can lead you wherever you really want to go. Like you were saying, PG, your son, if he decides to start doing this boxing thing, make smart decisions, man. Right? If you need to go to the gym and work out, you know, if you the leader in the gym is people that person that everybody follows. So it's a blessing to be able to do that, and that's kind of my philosophy when it comes to a lot of things, right? Just be a leader, man. You can be formal or informal, but be a leader, and you make good decisions. People will follow those good decisions to keep them out of trouble.
Facts.
Word.
Oh, and I ain't got no whole social media foolishness. I ain't really that guy. Right? I got a LinkedIn because I'm old and I work, and I got a Facebook because I'm old and that's what old people have. I ain't got Twitter and stitches and all that twitches and witches. I ain't got none of that. No.
Tress, I feel the same way. If it wasn't for actually making a business of it, I wouldn't have it either.
Yeah.
Business.
So I mean, if you want to hit me on LinkedIn, you got some jobs or something, you want to pay me some money, I'm down with that.
And unfortunately, Jax, that's where the trolls come from too. If you don't recognize it, that's where they come from. You know, I've been trolling this week.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right,
Lord.
PG, what you got, man?
Man, same old stuff, man. You already know. Y'all tune in, man. You know, the Redeployment Podcast live every Wednesday, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The replay on Spotify, and replay on Spotify Tuesday, the week before. So Tuesday, you got one Tuesday, then you got one Wednesday for the redeployment. Like if you listen simultaneously or not simultaneously, listen, you know, back to back, you get a new one, then you get an old one. I mean, you get an old one, then you get the new one. You know what I'm saying? You get old and new. So that's why I set up like that. But W energy drink, you already know. We did that in the beginning, man. If you don't know, now you know. W.GG, PG the Hustler, man. 10% off. And don't forget, man, we got BlackMoneyMediaLive.com. Y'all go ahead and check all the merch on there, man. And as far as, you know, where you can see us, man, Real Game No Gimmick Podcast. Go check that out. You know what I mean? And we got something very, very, very special going on with the TS Podcast. It's being rebranded. We're doing a live show, Hotter Shots. It's gonna have trivia. If you don't get the answers wrong, you taking a shot or you eating something hot.
Okay.
So that's why it's called
dope.
Hotter Shots. It's yeah. So and last time we did a series called Things You Should Know. So it was easy questions, stuff you should know, but people messed it up so bad.
Oh wow!
It's a fun game. It's a fun game because these are things you should know. As soon as somebody say the answer, or as soon as you miss the answer, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, I knew that." I guarantee.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those kind of things. It's fun. It's very fun. Y'all come out. Y'all gonna check it. We're gonna be live. We're gonna be doing that at the end of this month.
Okay.
Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Y'all check us out, man. As always, stay tuned to the Black Money Media Network, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And as I close out, I want to thank my guests. Thank you, Chief, for pulling up. Thanks to Black Money Media. Thanks to our sponsors, W Energy. Thank y'all for allowing me to help me through my process. I just got out. I just completed my first year. So this is helping me to get out smoothly. I don't get to talk shop with much of anybody, like, you know, at work, because I work on a university. So they don't want to hear war stories, or they don't even understand sometimes. So this is a good outlet for me to be able to do this. So whether 1,000 people listen or one person listen, I do thank you. I love you. And ain't nothing you could do about it.
That's
so
right.
until next time, appreciate y'all, man. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And we going to see you when we see you.
Peace.
Peace.